Welcome to Module 2. In this session, we focus on the strategic planning phase, the foundation for delivering tox-free, circular, and climate-friendly municipal buildings. In Module 2, we explore 4 topics: strategic planning and conceptual decisions, verifying hazardous substances and construction materials, eco-labels and eco-certification, and an introduction to life cycle analysis and life cycle costing. The NonHazCity 3 project offers both practical and strategic solutions. Module 2 introduces the strategic part, the frameworks and decisions that shape sustainable construction. Let's begin with strategic planning and conceptual decisions. Strategic planning covers several interconnected steps: defining municipal goals and ambitions, assessing needs, engaging in market dialogue, developing a conceptual plan, setting targets, assigning responsibilities, and documenting materials and decisions. Together, these steps ensure a robust and future-proof construction process.
Municipalities have significant influence over construction investment. They can choose which projects to fund and how sustainably to build them. Strategic planning allows municipalities to set ambitions before the tender stage, creating clear expectations for suppliers and the project team. By aligning strategy with priorities and a concrete delivery roadmap, municipalities create the conditions for innovation, efficient resource use, and long-term environmental performance.
A successful strategic planning process relies on 3 enablers: a supportive policy landscape, including GPP and municipal goals for climate, circularity, and tox-free construction; strong cooperation with managerial support, sufficient staff, and a cross-functional team; and adequate knowledge and capacity, achieved through training programs, allocated resources, and in-house expertise. The level of ambition determines what solutions are possible. Municipalities may choose eco-labeled materials, assessed building products, or full building certifications such as BREEAM, LEED, DGNB, or the Nordic Swan. But ambition depends on several preconditions: financial capacity, political support, user awareness, and market availability. Understanding these conditions early helps define realistic yet progressive goals. These 4 checklists help municipalities reflect on their starting point and aspects to consider. Financial aspects, such as support programs, budget readiness, and whether procurement can go beyond lowest price. Political support, including leadership backing, strategic alignment, and commitment to becoming a frontrunner. Market availability, whether procedures exist to assess the availability of tox-free, circular, and climate-friendly materials. Social aspects, covering end-user needs, staff capacity building, and communication on sustainability goals. Municipalities can raise the bar beyond national minimum requirements. Examples include Stockholm and Västerås, where Miljöbyggnad Silver is the baseline; Holbæk in Denmark, where DGNB certification is mandatory for large projects; and Helsinki, which applies ecological construction criteria aligned with its carbon neutrality strategy. Ambition is shaped by political decisions, budget priorities, and local environmental goals. Construction needs often connect to social, health, and well-being priorities. New building requirements may come from updated standards or municipal responsibilities. Needs assessment involves dialogue with end users, departments, and external experts through focus groups, workshops, and interviews. The key question is, what is truly needed, and is it feasible? This reality check ensures the project is both meaningful and achievable. Market dialogue is the structured interaction between municipalities and suppliers before procurement. It improves market knowledge, supports innovation, and helps shape realistic and forward-looking specifications. Market dialogue serves an important purpose for both contracting authorities and suppliers. For municipalities, it is a way to deepen their understanding of available products, technologies, and innovative solutions. It helps identify gaps in the market and ensures procurement requirements are realistic, achievable, and aligned with sustainability goals. At the same time, dialogue fosters transparency. Early communication with suppliers clarifies expectations, reduces misunderstandings, and builds a more collaborative relationship with the market. For suppliers, this process is equally valuable. It helps them understand what the public sector needs, how sustainability priorities are evolving, and where their products might need further development. Market dialogue also gives suppliers the opportunity to showcase new ideas and receive feedback that can strengthen their offerings. Overall, the aim of market dialogue is twofold. First, to help municipalities design better, more future-proof procurement procedures. And second, to promote innovation and sustainable construction practices through open, informed, and structured communication.
Market dialogue can happen at several points in the construction process, but it is most effective before the tender. Before the tender, market dialogue helps the municipality gather information, check feasibility, promote innovation, and document insights to shape a well-prepared, sustainable project.
Early engagement, identifying expertise, evaluating providers, and sharing ambitions clearly.
A request for information, gathering data on available solutions, material options, chemicals, and costs.
Feasibility feedback, reviewing draft specifications and adjusting the project based on supplier insights.
Promoting innovation, encouraging suppliers to propose tox-free, circular, and low-carbon ideas.
Documentation, keeping transparent records to support future projects and avoid legal risks.
During the tender stage, opportunities for dialogue are more limited, but municipalities can still organize workshops and respond to queries. Once needs are assessed and market readiness is understood, it's time to develop the conceptual plan. For new buildings, this includes defining size, layout, functions, and structural solutions. For refurbishment, it involves assessing the existing building, exploring reuse options, and setting requirements for energy and circularity. This stage sets the framework for the detailed design and procurement phases.
A pre-feasibility study in Riga evaluated refurbishment options with a strong focus on circularity. Materials were assessed for quality, dismantling potential, and reuse. 2 detailed refurbishment scenarios were developed, forming the basis for setting targets and drafting technical specifications. Targets should be guided by the 3 pillars of NonHazCity 3: Tox-free, using eco-certified materials and avoiding hazardous substances; circular, prioritizing reusable, repairable, and recyclable elements; climate neutral, ensuring strong energy performance and integrating renewable technologies. Decisions about building certification must be taken early, so requirements can be planned into the project from the outset. The city of Helsinki committed to building a new kindergarten that meets Nordic Swan Eco-Label criteria. An architectural competition and feasibility study were conducted, and materials were assessed throughout design and construction. Recycling was monitored and documented across the entire project. A successful project requires a cross-functional team, including top-level and mid-level management, architectural, engineering, and construction experts, environmental or chemical specialists, procurement officers, end-user representatives, and a project manager with innovation skills. This ensures all aspects of sustainability and functionality are covered. Documentation should be planned early. A digital material logbook helps track what is specified, delivered, and installed. It supports quality control, prevents discrepancies, and creates a valuable resource for future maintenance or refurbishment. Clear procedures for documentation should be specified in the project requirements. For Nordic Swan Eco-Label building projects, the logbook must list all products and materials used, including reused items, together with their precise location in the building. The logbook must be kept up to date throughout construction and handed over at project completion. In Sweden, Byggvarubedömningen provides a collaborative logbook tool. It offers structured folders, deviation reporting, export options, and compatibility with certification systems such as Miljöbyggnad and BREEAM. This tool increases traceability and supports safer long-term material management. NonHazCity 3 provides practical tools to support municipalities at every step, from planning and procurement to material selection and verification. The step-by-step guide helps you organize and manage tox-free, circular, and climate-neutral construction in a structured way. And the Strategic Solutions document offers best practice examples and proven approaches for handling hazardous substances, building certifications, and restrictions.
Thank you for completing Module 2.1. To explore further resources, tools, and practical guidance, visit the NonHazCity 3 project under Interreg Baltic Sea region.